So,
Just a couple of your teammates this week referred to your season as a wasted year. Do you feel that it's been wasted?
Not at all. I learned a lot this season, so I don't see how it can be wasted at all.
What's the biggest thing you learned, Joseph?
That it's a business. You have to come to work every day, each and every day, to work hard and be fair, professional athlete.
Johnny talked a little bit about maybe misjudging how difficult the transition would be. You feel the same way?
A little bit, yeah, I can agree with that.
Does it bother you when your teammates are critical of you publicly?
I'm not a person to judge my teammates and put it out there in the media like that. So, if I have a problem with somebody, I would address them face to face, and that's just all I can say about that.
They said that you have to grow up. That's what Dante Whitner said. Do you think that's a fair criticism?
I have no comment about that.
Have you had a lot of teammates, pull you aside and put their arm around you and, give you some advice?
I would say bust the spoon and no hate and don't get to it.
Do you feel you struggled with maturity issues
Not
this
at all.
season?
Not at all.
where do you think this is? Go ahead, Pat.
Disappointed with how this all went after being the 8th overall pick?
How I started the season, but I think I came along as the season went on. And I think I made some pretty good plays down the stretch that wasn't really noticed or talked about, like the plays that I didn't make that were talked about at the beginning of the season. So, I mean, it's just how things went, I guess. So we got to come back next season and turn it all around.
So where is all this coming from? Where is all this criticism coming from then?
I have no idea.
What?
I have no idea. Maybe because I'm not a person that really just talks a lot and people don't really understand Justin Gilbert. I don't really let people get too close to me, so I mean, maybe people just aren't used to that.
So do they have to change their attitude about you, or do you have to make some changes?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see how things end up.
Have you been late for meetings?
We keep the family business in the
Do you get a sense that it's more, it seems like when you're on the field, that doesn't seem to be the issue. Would you agree with that? It's been more stuff away from the field?
What's that?
Whatever issues teammates do have, perceived issues they have, has it been more away from the field than just what you're doing
I
on the
have
field?
no idea. They would have to talk to me face to face for me to find out that answer.
Mike Pettin said that you and Terrence West had playing time cut against Carolina because of you didn't have the best week of practice and some off-field stuff. Do you know what he's referring to? Was that communicated to you? What happened?
Playing time cut. I can say I didn't start out the game, but
You didn't play the first
when I got
quarter?
in, I continued to play and get the reps. So I mean, I don't really know.
It's just, have you been hurt
I
by
didn't start. So,
Right.
I mean,
That's what the head coach said.
Sorry about that. Have you been hurt by these comments? I mean, does this make you view guys a little bit differently?
Yeah, I mean, I expected it from one person, but not the other guy. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say right now.
Who did you expect it from?
Dante.
You expected Dante. Why would you expect it from Dante?
I mean, because he's a guy that's always just talking. So, I mean, I just sit back and listen to people. So, I mean, I'm not going to really put out there what he's saying, but,
You didn't.
So with Carlos has said a couple times he wants you to come to him and find out what it takes to be a professional. Will you, knowing that now, will you go to him and do that?
it's something I might look into, yeah. I think I can handle that and talk to him about some things. We can see where things end up going from there.
Do you think you know what it takes to be a pro? Because that's a phrase they keep talking about, that you have to learn what it takes to be a pro.
That's a question I really can't answer right now.
The coaches talk about tough love, and Mike Pettin talks about it all the time. Do you feel that this is what you're getting from coaches and teammates? Do you think it's maybe crossed the line? Are you comfortable or uncomfortable with it?
I'm not really sure. I think it may have crossed the line a little bit, but at the same time, we're all here to do the same thing, and that's win and provide for our families. So some of the things were right, and some of the things could have been kept to themselves.
Are there things you'll do differently next year?
I can assure everyone here that I will work a lot harder in the off season and during the season. So that's one promise I can make.
Has
You want to
this
be great?
I will be great.
has this dampened your enthusiasm for wanting to be here as a member of the Cleveland
Not at
Browns
all.
at all?
Not at all. It definitely sparked a flame inside of myself to want to prove a lot of people wrong and a lot of doubters. So that's going to be one of my main goals this year.
Because it wasn't even just Dante and Carlos. It was also Coach Pettin was kind of, and he's like in full support of the guys, kind of calling you out a little bit, even
And
publicly.
he had every right to. I'm not mad at anyone about it. I brought it upon myself, and I can take that and roll with it. I messed up, but I can promise my teammates I'm gonna make it right.
When you said that you'll come in and work harder, when did it really hit you that, hey, I must not be working hard enough?
I can't really tell you. I don't know.
How did you mess up? That's one thing that I think we're all kind of like, what did you do? How did you mess up?
That's what we say. We keep the family business in the family, so just keeping them amongst ourselves.
Does it seem, is it maybe not quite as bad as it might seem? Or
To some people it may be bad. To some people it may be not as bad. So it depends on what type of person you are and how you view things.
Well,
are we talking about like one incident that happened, or is this like a series of things?
We can't really keep talking about it. I'm not going to. If you want to know the details about that, you have to ask Coach Patton.
But you know exactly what it is, and you know how to correct it. Is that
Most
fair?
definitely, yeah. It will be corrected. It has been corrected, so it's not really a problem. It's not going to be an issue.
So Coach Pettin says that he sees a much brighter 2015 for Justin Gilbert. Do you share that optimism and enthusiasm?
I support that 100%. I think it's just a little minor setback for a major comeback, so that's a little phrase I would like to use for it.
Thanks, Justin.